All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. We want to give double honors to our apostle and elders, great millstone, who teach very well where we learned this truth from. And salutation out there to the hopeful elect who continue to push this word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And yeah, we the brothers here from the GMS Birmingham camp. I'm the brother Raheem with me.
Brother Malachi.
And today, through the spirit, we just coming in the spirit of prophecy, man. Because these are the things that we look for. And also, these are the signs that we are near the return of Yahweh Shai. Because we know what it says in Revelations on the 19th, what this is, the 19th chapter. The spirit of prophecy is the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. Because all the prophecies is a build up unto Yahweh Shai. Like you look at the Avengers movies. Whether it be Guardians of the Galaxy or Thor, all that is a build up to Thanos, man. And like all our stories, brothers come from different walks of life, and brothers are into different things, but we all come here together for Yahweh Shai's sake, man. And that's why through the spirit, when we see certain things, whether it be a news article, whether it be a video, it's a sign to us, because that's how we know that we're one step closer into the kingdom of heaven, man. You know? Baba Kasha, we're going to start off with that second Ezra's, the 9th chapter. You know, we're going to start off with that. And just start at verse 1, Baba Kasha.
Yeah, this is second Ezra's chapter 9 and verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before.
Right there, it says, measure thee the time diligently in itself. And a part of us measuring the times is measuring the events that happen upon the planet Earth. You know, because we have articles queued up, but things are popping off. One thing that's popping off is that digital currency. You know, that transfer from, cash payments into digital payments, man. A transfer into a cash life into a digital life. You know, I know down here in Birmingham, Alabama, it was a company called Alagasco. Now they call Spire. And you can't even go down there to the building and pay it in cash anymore. All the payments that they're receiving is digitally now, man. You know, showing you how this devil is going to do a hard transition into that C-hip, which that's a part of prophecy. You know, that's why it says when thou seest part of the signs past, because a part of the signs that we see past is the prophecies popping up like popcorn. One example is how all these nations is getting war ready. That's on Joel the 2nd chapter being fulfilled. You know, even though it's not in its full fulfillment, we can see the Lord brewing things up in the background. You got it up.
It says, then shalt thou understand that that is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, so when we see these different things happen upon the planet Earth, again, these different prophecies, as I mentioned, the C-hip, guess what? That's how we know it's going to be the return of Yahweh Shai. And that's why we're yearning for this time, man. We're yearning for the end, because we know that the beginning of the reign of Yahweh Shai is actually the beginning of peace. You got it, bro.
It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Yeah, it says when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and we can see things shaking up upon the planet Earth. France, the people in France got a problem with their government, and there's no coincidence. You know, that happened back in the same time during the time of Napoleon. You know, but even here in America, that Biden and Kamala thing, hey, that's an earth-shaking thing.
Other thing with Sonya. You know, they in Chicago protesting over that.
That's it, bro. And like again, they making noise. That's earth-shaking events, man. And it's actually physical earthquakes. It's so many hundreds of earthquakes that happen every week, man. Sometimes it be in the thousands, you know? You got it, bro.
If it says, then shalt thou well understand
Mm-hmm.
that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. And the Lord spoke about these things from the beginning, man. And showing you where we're at the biblical timeline, man. Where we're at in the movie, and we have to be at the end. We're not in the midst of the Babylonian Empire. We're not in the midst of the Medes. We're not even in the midst of the Roman Empire, man. You go back into that Daniel, the second chapter of that statue, we're down at the toes, man. The end of the body, and we can see it. America is falling as we know it. And ultimately, a new kingdom is being built up right in front of these people's eyes. Read that again.
It says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Yes, because again, all these things was prophesied, man. And even it tells us that, I think this in the book of is that Isaiah 42 and 10? Let me get it real quick. Yeah, so like verse 9, this is Isaiah 42 and verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. So before certain things happen, guess what? The Lord is going to warn you before it happened, man. And that's a reason why the Lord have the prophets set up too. You got it, bro.
It says, for like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Yes, it says how all things have a beginning in the and the end is manifest. And it's manifested that we're at the end of this Babylonian Empire. One example, they are actually considering a woman who was known for blowing a rod to be president, man, to be a leader. And then we already know about Sirach, the 10th chapter, as the leader of the people. I mean, as the leader of the city is, so are the people, man. Baba Kushah, you got some?
Nah, you got it.
Baba Kushah, get Isaiah 46 and 10, man. And we'll probably get to the articles after that.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 46 and verse 10. It says, declaring the end from the beginning.
Yep.
And from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasures.
Yes, and the Lord counsel is standing, man, and the Lord pleasure is happening. No matter how many times Esau is trying to fight it, no matter if Esau come down having great route, no matter if Kamala Harris being the office of Trump or somebody else being there, they declare martial law. All these things is the pleasure of the Lord, man. But guess what? These things was written before it happened, man. So yeah, that's pretty much it on it. If you ain't got that, you can get that first article that Donald Trump.
Yeah, this is from National Review. It says Trump warns of World War III if Harris elected ahead of meeting with Netanyahu.
Yeah. I think Netanyahu, the guy, the president of Israel. For lack of better words, they saying World War III is going to happen. But regardless, it's going to happen, man. Whether Kamala being or Trump. I think this guy, Netanyahu, he had wrote up a plan about bringing NATO troops to try to bring peace in the Middle East, man. And we know how this devil bring peace. He bring peace through the sword, You got it, bro. You can read it.
It says President Donald Trump cautions that World War III may be imminent if Democratic forerunner Vice President Kamala Harris wins the presidential race in November, ahead of meeting with Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Friday.
You got it.
We'll see how it goes, Trump told reporters. If we win, it would be very simple. It's all going to work out and very quickly. If we don't, we're all going to end up with major wars in the Middle East and maybe a third world war. So like maybe a third world war.
Yep, you got it.
It says you are closer to a third world war right now than at any time during the Second World War.
Yeah, it says you're closer than the Third World War at any time, man. Because again, this guy know, for the lack of better words, man, war is inevitable upon the planet Earth, man. It's not like you can get around it. And again, going back into the prophecies, what it says in Revelations, the 11th chapter, 2 woe have passed, and a third woe cometh, roughly paraphrasing, man. So why he talking about World War II and World War III, man? That's not no coincidence. It shows you that even Esau know what's going on. You know?
If I may.
You got it?
And you know, you have all these people, you know, they especially, you know, damn so-called black women, everybody trying to advocate Kamala Harris and everything. They want to see a new thing happen, you know, history being made. But you see, the mindset of the people is bullshit. When the leaders of the nation, they concerned with more bigger problems. You know, the fate of the nation, for the lack of better terms, the fate of America. But niggas is worried about trying to make history, man. You know, but it just shows you the sense of urgency and you know the higher ups than it is in these fucking Americans, man. These people don't know how in danger they is. But they leaders do, and the leaders they express it, but people just bullshit. They just so you know, used to being in the spirit of bullshit, and they can't even wrap their mind around it. You know, so like
hey, that's a heavy point. You got it.
It says you've never been so close because you have incompetent people running our country.
Yeah, it says you have incompetent people running our country, man. Now we could look up the word incompetent. It says not having or showing the necessary skills to do something successfully, man. And ultimately, Esau, as a power, as a people, as a nation, don't have the skills to rule the whole planet Earth, man. We can see what happened when this guy get into power. Like the brother just mentioned, people be in a mindset of bullshit, man. People be in a mindset of folly, you know, and ultimately these niggas be in a mindset of death too. You got it, bro.
It says the meeting which took place at Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida came days after Netanyahu addressed Congress and meet with President Joe Biden and Harris in Washington, D.C. It says Harris is worse than Biden on issues in the Middle East. Trump said Friday, and he called her remarks from earlier in the week disrespectful.
Yeah, because ultimately, man, these people, you know, I say the what is called the small hats, you know, because you get your pay strike and stuff like that. But ultimately, the small hats in Ukraine, for lack of better words, that's what a lot of these Americans, America, give their money to, man. You know, but you got to continue on. It's going to tell her the quote.
It says in a statement after she met with Netanyahu on Thursday, Harris said that she would not be silent about civilians' lives in Gaza, and that we cannot look away in the face of those tragedies. We cannot allow ourselves to become numb to the suffering.
And this woman, she's a hypocrite, because she's you know, what is called, she's supposed to be activist for Gaza, but when you go into her history back in California, she put a lot of Jake in jail over some bullshit, man. But all of a sudden now you want to become a hero, you know? And she even and they even asked her, it's another interview, they asked her, they said, yes, when you get into office, you do anything for black people? She said, whatever I do for black people, it's going to benefit everyone. That's a damn lie, man. You know? But you got it. I'll continue on.
It says, I made clear my serious I made clear my serious concern about
Mm-hmm.
the dire humanitarian situation there about the dire humanitarian situation there. Harris said after the meeting, I would not be silenced. Israel has a right to defend itself, and uh how it does so matters.
Mm-hmm. So basically, she don't want war to happen over there, but ultimately, we know it's all a smoke screen because if she don't do that, she's still going to fund money towards Ukraine. You know,
Mhm.
but that's pretty much it on that article. Baba Kushai get Matthew 12 in like 28. Because just going back, that's ultimately just a division between these
Uh,
two people, a division between two nations. Trump want to handle it this way, Kamala want to handle it this way, and Israel and Ukraine in the background putting the pressure on them, man. You know, you got a lot. Matter of fact, start at verse
Start 25.
the water. You got it.
Yeah, this Matthew chapter 12, verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation,
Mm-hmm.
and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand.
Yes, and right there, because Esau in this beast system as a whole is divided against itself, even the
Mhm.
elite, you know. But at the same time, this is how we know that this kingdom is coming into an end, and this is how we know that we're coming into the return of Yahweh Shai. You got it, bro.
It says, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself.
Mm-hmm.
How shall he then? How shall then his kingdom stand?
Yes, how is this kingdom is going to continue to stand on one leg, or you trying to walk to the stove and your right leg and your left leg fine? You're not going to be able to move, man. You're not going to be able to function, and that's what's going on with this kingdom now. That's why he's finna come into the mode of desperation. That's why these guys finna push forth the NWO.
Mhm.
You got it, though. They'll pretty much it on that.
Yeah, come.
Come, Baba Kushai, you can go into the next article. Global IT.
Okay. All right.
You got it.
Yeah. This is from Newsbreak. Global IT outage is closer. Global IT outage is closest we ever come to a digital apocalypse,
Mm-hmm.
as expert fears world on the brink of mass cyber attack.
And that's it. A cyber attack, man. Because right there, people know they trying to move to this digital life, but people know when that system get knocked down, it's going to jeopardize a lot of people's livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
You go to different stores now. They say, yeah, we're not taking no cash, just a debit card and exact change. You know, and at the same time, people are obsessed with Facebook and TikTok. A lot of people's livelihood is on the internet, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
shipping out packages or whether it's TikTok. So when this system get knocked down, it's gonna jeopardize a lot of things. People talking on the phone. It's gonna go into it, man. You got it, bro.
Bagusha,
Mhm.
grab preset real quick.
Hey, you got it. You got it, brother.
Yeah, this is Isaiah. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Isaiah 30 and verse 30. Iniquity. So like Isaiah 30 and verse 13. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall,
Mm-hmm.
swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
You got it.
You see, and that's pretty much this system in the whole. Everything is on the brink of collapsing, and all of a sudden, everything is gonna go out. The power won't go out. Esau he's gonna come with a new system, which is just a transition into that next phase of him getting you to bend the knee to take that sea help, man.
That's it.
You know, But it's gonna start with a warning. Him telling you it's cyber attacks because what they say what's that phrase? It's something along like predictive programming or something like that. Like he'll give it to you before it actually take place.
Yeah. Gradualism. That's another one.
Yeah, yep, gradualism.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in which he already been training your mind for tap and pay. So now he bringing a cyber attack, and everything come back with a digital system.
Is it?
You know,
It's like just to add to what you said. That's a part of that order out of chaos. They order out of chaos because once this system of credit cards and cash out, once they get into people's minds to a certain extent, and they shut the system down, when they come back, they're gonna be like, "We're going to put the cash up in your arm now." That's what Esau want to do. You got it, bro.
This says the global outage has been likened to a long fabled digital apocalypse, a scenario that will see the world disconnect completely from the online world.
Yes, and right there, when you go into that, because people have been accustomed unto the online world, man. They have been accustomed to the internet now. And the internet really ain't been on. It's been out there, for the global people, like since the 80s or whatever. That's when it first started, but really got popularized during the 1990s and 2000s. So the internet been around for real around, I say, 25, 30 years to be exact, or popularized for 25 and 30 years. Now these people are not going to be able to live with it. And really, this is a part of this devil starting his, I think that's their fourth industrial revolution. You know what I'm saying? By trying to merge man with machine. But again, it's going to come in a form of desperation. He's going to cause a lot of things to happen. He's going to make a lot of chaos, brew up upon the planet Earth, and he's going to come with a wicked solution, man. You got it, bro.
It says, when the incident occurred last Friday, 911 services was disturbed in some states. Planes were grounded, media broadcast taken offline, GPS is unable to see patients. It's like the GPs. Well, it's saying probably GPS. They are unable to see patients, and people unable to make Visa card payments.
And again, that jeopardized people's livelihoods because a lot of those planes run off GPS, man. A lot of those planes really run off autopilot. It's just a big computer driving itself, man. And it says 911 service was disrupted. So if somebody broke into somebody's house, if it was a break-in or a break-in or somebody died, guess what? Nobody can do nothing about it. Why? Because the internet was cut off, man. You got it, bro.
It says, damn, so like I go back to that peace and safety. Then sudden destruction cometh upon you.
Yeah, matter of fact, get that, huh? It's heavy, man, because again, this is the only thing that these people know. Because once you go into it, again, people, the only thing they know for is scrolling on TikTok, chilling, coming home, watching Netflix. This how these people kick back and relax. But when that gets taken away, it's going to be over with, man. You got it?
This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3.
Hey, matter of fact, start at 1, huh?
Yep, verse 1. It says, but of the time and seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you.
Yes, and that, why Paul said that? Did Paul say that because everything was done away with? No, Paul said that because he knew we was going to see the things that's happening. Right now, the prophecies is jumping off the page, man. And the Lord is telling you how bad things is finna get ready to be brewed up upon the planet Earth. 911 services being knocked off. And I know down here in Birmingham, Alabama is a dangerous place, man. Niggas get, at least I think last month about 30 niggas died, a nigga for every day, man. One weekend 14 people got put to death, man. Now just imagine if the police didn't go out that end. I think 14 people got shot and 4 got put to death. But just imagine if the police and the what is called the police and the ambulance ain't come, man.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yep, it says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Mm-hmm.
For
Right
when
there.
they
See,
shall,
you know perfectly that the Lord cometh in the thief of the night, man. And a part of Yahweh Shema Shah coming in a thief in the night is basically into the people who can't see and who don't have eyes. The Lord is gonna sneak up on you, and that's why niggas is in the spirit of just chilling, man. You got it.
it says, for when they shall say peace and safety,
Yep.
then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
And right there, it says, when they shall say peace and safety. And that's the spirit that these people have, man. The spirit of nothing can possibly go wrong. The spirit of America will always be great again. The spirit of you will always got your phone and pick up and call your mama. All these securities is going to be taken away. And once they be taken away, a lot of Jake is going to bug out, man. You know, a lot of Jake is going to take advantage of it. You know, like for these women who love to be on OnlyFans, it's a nigga who know exactly where you at, man. You know, and that's why only in that day you're gonna need the Lord to protect you, man. Because we ain't gonna do nothing, man. We're gonna have to trust on your Yahweh Shem and Yahweh Shai. You know, you talking about brothers, you know, you say prepping. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a little food, but the really way you prep yourself is through the scriptures, man. You know, because the things and the times that we're coming in is the times like never before. You got it, bro.
If I may. Because when those outages take center stage, that shit it's gonna change the morality of the people. You know, yeah, I know if you ever play GTA, you know, like San Andreas and shit, they had a cheat code you can put in where it's like all the civilians on the street be riding. You know, and it's hard to make it through because these niggas got all type of weapons and shooting all kind of RPGs and throwing grenades and things like that. But that's gonna become a reality here. You know, when the grids go down, the power go out, you can't use your phone no more. You know, E was gonna increase.
That's it, bro.
You know, and like the Lord said, a time like no other. You're gonna experience an American, man. You know, you living amongst lunatics. You know, but the thing is, they just turned off. You see, but once the convenience go, they gonna turn on.
Is it?
You know. But yeah,
you got it, bro.
It says it's definitely the closest we ever.
Hey, Salaki, now go back to that First Thessalonians.
Oh, damn, Salaki.
Yeah.
Damn, my bad. Yeah, verse 4, 1 Thessalonians 5:4, it says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief.
Yes, that's what goes back into that verse 1. We're not in darkness, so that day is not going to overtake us. Why? Because we heard about the warning and we took heed to it. You got it?
It says, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
You skip verse 5. You skip verse 5.
Salaki. Yep, it says, ye are all the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness.
Yes, we are not of the light or of darkness. And that's the spirit, because when they actually get dark, like you just mentioned, man, these people are going to lose their minds. And like the elder, he made a point last night, these creatures that come out at night, you're going to have a personal experience with them, whether it be a cricket, a frog, or an animal you never heard of, a coyote, a bobcat, a pack of squirrels. Hey, for the lack of better words, the Lord has been opened up upon this place, man. And for the people who's not in the right spirit, and for the people who don't know what's going on, you're going to be taken. You got it?
It says, therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
Right there, it says, therefore, let us not sleep as do others, man. Because for the lack of better words, man, these people are spiritually asleep. They're dead from the neck up. Because you can ask somebody about LeBron James stats, they can tell you. But you ask them about the condition of the stock market and inflation, and they'll look at you crazy, man. But now you complain when you go to the grocery store and you only got 6 items and it's $40 now, man. But we're watching it being sober because the Lord have warned us about these things from the beginning, man. Going back into that 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. You got it, bro. Go ahead and go back to that article.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it says
It's definitely the closest.
con. Yep, it says it's definitely the closest we've ever come to a digital apocalypse.
And through the spirit of Salakia, why is that word apocalypse right there, man?
Yeah.
That's not no coincidence, man. This shows you that we are at the end of the world. And these articles is actually bagging up the Bible. The Lord said it first, man. You got it?
It says Jake Moore, global cybersecurity advisor at ESET, told the Sun, "If you asked me this last week, I would have laughed at anyone who would have said this was possible." But it comes back to the old ages of expect the unexpected. It says more pointed to Black Mirror, skewed films like Leave the World Behind, which he said gives us a look into the future could potentially hold.
And brothers know about Black Mirror episode. I think that's season 3, episode 1, about when the lady had the C up in her hand, and it was a social credit score. We know about the other one, Leave the World Behind, when basically the world was finna get destroyed, with a meteorite. But for lack of a better words, Esau going off, but what Esau wanted you to do was ignore it. Going back into that second Ezra, that First Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, let us watch and be sober. Because once you leave the world behind, that's the one when the internet shut down.
Yeah, everything went out.
Yeah, everything went out. It was one of the one I'm talking about is Don't Look Up.
Oh, yeah, that's the spirit. I was just watching that.
Yeah, that's a bad one. Don't Look Up. The world was finna get destroyed, and this guy wanted you to ignore it.
Yeah.
Everywhere you see, but it got to a point. Everyone on social media, people talking about it, man.
If I may,
you got it.
That's the spirit of that second Ezra 7:16, where it says, "Be not," where it said they weren't concerned.
Hey, Jonathan, get it, brother. Where it say second Ezra 7:16?
Yep. This second Ezra chapter 7 and verse 16. It says, "Why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come, rather than that which is present?" Because the reality that the scriptures promote, these niggas, they'll call it bad energy, bad vibes and things like that, and they'll put it off, just for the things that's going on now. When we telling you the things that's happening now, it's going to change. Everything is going to be taken away, and they refuse to hearken into that. They're gonna be taken when they do, because they wouldn't prepare. And the best way to prepare, like you was going back into in the spirit, man. You got a nigga that's fully banking on preparing for the things that we saying through the spirit power. How about Shema Shai? They preparing carnally. They know outages is coming. They know food shortages or whatnot. So these niggas is stocking up on iron bars and non-perishable items. But yet invasions is happening, all sorts of things that's going to happen, that's going to combat, a nigga prepping.
That's it, bro. And by May 2, niggas are even wrapped up in the entertainment world. Cardi B or somebody dropping a new album, the Drake and Meek Mill thing, and they're not considering the prophecies that's happening in the present. Inflation, man. You go into the store, you can get a sack, it's gonna get to a point, a sack of potatoes or one potato will probably be $10, man. These are times that we're coming in. Read that again.
It says, "Why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come, rather than that which is present?"
And these people is so wrapped up in the world, in this society, and basically this entertainment. When you go into the word entertain, it basically means have hold of your mind, And then that's what Esau got. Esau got the hold of these people's minds right now, man.
Through convenience.
Yeah, that's it, bro. You got it?
You want me to continue or go back to the article?
Is it a little bit more than
that? Not so much. I mean, you can skip around in it, but
you got to do it. You can go back.
Yeah, it says. You see, so it says more pointed to Black Mirror skewed films like Leave the World Behind, which he said gives us a look into what the future could potentially hold.
And what the future can potentially hold. And it was a point in the world, leave the world behind. It was a point in that movie too about the guy. He was went to a farm, and he basically, it was a man. He was like, I don't know, I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do without the internet. You know, it was a big scene close to the end of the movie. And that's how these people are going to get, man. It's going to be a form of desperation upon the planet Earth. And it's a saying, when desperate times call for desperate measures, cannibalism is going to come back, you know?
Got something for you.
You got it, bro.
2 Timothy chapter 3, in verse 1, it says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come."
Right here, and this is how we know that we are in the last days. This is perilous times shall come. Bible shall look up that word perilous, man. Because again, it even tells us in the book of Acts 14:22, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. You know? So before we get into the peace and happiness and happiness, we're going to have to go through trials and tribulations. You got it, bro.
Yep, it says Strong's G5467 for the word perilous. The root word, it says through the ideal of reducing the strength.
Yeah, the ideal of reducing the strength. You got it.
Hard to do, to take, to approach.
Yeah, it's hard to do, to take, to approach, man. Because again, the times that we're coming in, again, like it's the times that have never been seen before. You know, you got it.
It says hard to bear.
Hard to bear, man. And that's a point, a famine. On top of that, yeah, it's going to be a mental thing. Your kid's going to be crying. Your woman is going to be in your ear. You know, you going to be hungry. They going to be hungry.
Your neighbor's going to be hungry.
Esau going to come with a platter of Roman noodles and say, yeah, take that sea hill, man. But times that we're coming in, it sounds like never before. Cannibalism, people are going to be desperate, going to be taking people out. I wouldn't be surprised if these devils make these smart cities and cut the city off. You can't go to Walmart unless you have that device inside you. You got it.
It says hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous.
It says troublesome, dangerous. Baba Kushai get Ezekiel 7, and you know, because that's what the scriptures is talking about. They're perilous times, man. Ain't talking about the times that everything is going to be good. No, the times that everything is going to be bad. Even the Lord said, "Where shall I come?" And if the fire already be lit, you know what I'm talking about? I forgot how I go, Lord. What I'm
Wait, you talking about second Ezra?
No, I think Yahweh Shah said. He said, the fire already be kindled. Roughly paraphrasing. You got it, bro. You can get it though.
Yeah, this Luke 12:49. It says, "I'll come to send fire on the earth."
Yep.
What will I if it be already kindled?
And that's it, because the Lord, He is going to get ready to send fire upon the planet Earth. You know, He is going to get ready to send danger here, man. You know, but at the same time, it says, "Well, if it already be killed," showing you that the planet Earth is still going to be messed up before the return of Yahweh Shai, because all these things is a build up until Yahweh Shai, man. That's why He's the Savior. He's going to save us from these perilous times. He's going to save us for these times that's going to be hard to bear. You know, the times of evil, man. But again, for the lack of better words, it's going to be messed up here. And then He's going to destroy this place with fire in the form of that nuclear heat. You got it, bro.
Yeah, this is Ezekiel. Chapter 7 and verse 5. It says, "Thus said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, an evil and only evil, behold, is come."
And it says, "An evil and only evil, behold, is come." You got it up.
An end is come. The end is come. It watch it for thee.
Yes, and this how we know that the end is here, man, because the evils is increasing. You know, the bad times are increasing. I know, again, down here in Birmingham, Alabama, when it was a couple weekends ago, over 20 people got shot. I think 7 people died.
Yeah,
you know?
In 6 hours.
In 6 hours, man. So in 6 hours, the Lord knocking people off like that, man. You know? Showing you that the power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is not playing with these people. You got it, bro.
It says, the morning is coming to thee, O thou that dwellest in the land.
I think, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, it says the time is come, the day of trouble is near,
Mm-hmm.
and not the sound of the gain of the mountain.
And right there, it says the day of trouble is near, man.
Mm.
Again, the day of what trouble? The day of Jacob's trouble, man. We can see it, and it's not going to be the time of just sitting back and laughing and everything being cool. No, it's going to be the time of seriousness, man. And also it's going to be the time of us yearning for Yahweh Shai. This is why this is one reason for Jacob's trouble is going to test our faith, but it's going to test our love for Yahweh Shai, because we're going to be you think you want the Lord to come back now, but imagine how much more in the midst of a famine, man. Mm-hmm. You got it, bro. That was it on that. You can go and get that last article, that cash.
Hey, so like if I made two,
mm-hmm.
These niggas down here even threatening the mayor. These young Jakes saying they were gonna put a switch on the mayor and things like that. That's just showing you the times that we in, man. Things is getting worse, and it's gonna turn into people not being. We'll tell you, they should not regard their kings or their princes. Because even when you consider in these other countries, like Brazil and shit like that, the gangs, they put fear in the police officers. The police officers don't really put fear in the gangs. And I was talking to a little Jake at work, Iscarite. He was saying in Mexico they got a saying, police by day, cartel by night. Because even the police officers, they get knocked off by the cartel up there. So that's gonna turn to a thing here in America where the police, that shit ain't calling 911. Ain't gonna hold weight, man. But yeah, you got it.
Yeah, there's a heavy point, huh? You gonna hate that last article?
Yeah, this modern diplomacy. It says cash now extinct as citizens use implanted micro C-HIP instead.
And that's what's going on. Cash is going to be extinct, man. And it's happening in one place and it's going to spread everywhere. And this is the system that Esau wants. You got it?
It says the financial authorities.
Matter of fact, you got it.
It says who once embraced the trend are asking banks to keep peddling notes and coins until the government can figure out what going cash free means for young and old consumers.
Yep. You got it.
The central bank, which predicts cash may fade from Sweden, is testing a digital currency.
Yep, it says a cash may fade from Sweden is testing a digital currency. You got it.
A e-krona.
An e-krona. And spirit, that sound like the corona. You know what I'm saying? But you got it.
Yeah, it says to keep firm control of the money supply.
And right there, it says to keep firm control of the money supply. Baba Kushai, brother, you already know, get Revelation 13 and 16. This is what this devil mean by keeping firm that money supply, showing you that this Revelation 16, the MOTB, is not talking about sleeping with a white woman or an embargo, man, or the actions that you do in your right hand and the things you're thinking. It's not talking about it. It's talking about a physical device that's gonna go under your skin, man. You got it, bro.
Yeah, this is Revelation 13 and verse 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Mm-hmm. Right and there, he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, man. And we already know that word mark goes back into charagma, which actually goes back into an implanted mark. But also, he's going to cause everybody, whether it be the people in Congress. That's why some people in Congress bucking up against it, man. Some people in Congress really don't get along because of that. You know, even going down to the president, even a guy that's a so-called millionaire, LeBron James going to have that C-hip in him. And ultimately, even the guys in prison, they'll probably say, yes, man, in order for you to get out early, I give you this device. You got to know up.
It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Yes, and right there, going back into the cash, it says to keep a firm control of the money supply. There's a part that no man cannot buy or sell unless you go through Esau, man. And I ain't talking about going through Esau through the greenback, but going through Esau through the digital currency, man. You got it, bro.
It says lawmakers are exploring the fate of online payments and bank accounts if an electrical grid fails or severes are
servers
or servers are thwarted by power failures.
Yes, and they're saying what's going to happen once the grid go down. We just read their article with the AI. Look at the word thwarted to prevent from accomplishing something, man. You got it.
It says
hackers or even war. And that spirit, that's even wars, hackers knocking off people grids and things like that. You got it, bro.
It says writes the Financial Post from Canada. It says when you are where you are, it would be wrong to sit back with our arms crossed, doing nothing.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Come jump down right here. Ask most of the people.
As most of the people in Sweden, how often they pay with cash, and the answer is almost never.
You got it.
A fifth of Swedes in the country of 10 million people do not use automated teller machines anymore. More than 4,000 Swedes have implanted micro C-hips in their hands.
And right there, that's where everything is going to. They almost never use cash. You know, they don't use teller machines no more. You know, it's probably hard to get a hold to an ATM or something like that. And at the end of the day, what Esau is doing is using this gradualism that he's doing today in order to lead the people to the C-hip. You got it, bro.
It says more than 4,000 Swedes have implanted micro C-hips in their hand, allowing them to pay for rail travel and food, or enter keyless office with waves, restaurants, buses, parking lots, and even pay toilets, depend on clicks rather than cash.
That's what this guy is trying to push his life towards. In order to be have these things available unto you, this guy's going to ask for that device to be inside you. And somebody say, yeah, it's only 4,000 people. It's 8 billion people in the world. Guess what? When times get desperate, it's going to be rapid of these people taking the C-hip, man. And that's what Jake don't get, man, because he's going to get to a point when you're going to be tested in that hour of temptation, man. You know, everybody's going to be tempted with it, and we got to ask the Lord to keep that Rakah Kodash, that Holy Spirit on us in that day, man. You know? Well, that's pretty much it on that. You got something?
No, I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, so we pray that this lesson was edifying. We're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. We're going to give double honors to our apostle, Elders Great Millstone, and Shalom.
Shalom.